Hey, I'm back with another Manor Lords video, this time showcasing crossbowmen and how they compare to archers. Crossbows were introduced into the game recently, so we'll take a look at some of the important factors that weigh in as pros and cons, such as their combat stats, how to craft them, cost to purchase, etc. So first off, let's take a look at the difference in stats between archers and crossbowmen. The main things to look at here are the ranged attack damage and the range distance. As you can see, the archers have 13 ranged attack with a range of 89. In comparison, we can see that the crossbowmen have 38 ranged attack but with a range of 80. All the other stats for armor, mobility, etc. are all the same. So that's 25 more ranged attack damage in favor of the crossbowmen, which is obviously quite significant. There is a bit of a downside with slightly less range on their attacks, but that is totally manageable, especially with their armor and mobility being the same. But the main drawback is something that's actually not listed here. The crossbowmen do take longer to reload between shots. I noticed that the archer's reload time was roughly 3 seconds faster than the crossbowman. This is definitely something to consider, but the damage difference obviously makes the crossbowman a strong option regardless. If you keep them in good positions, they will definitely be devastating to your opponents. I also have another quick video that showcases a great strategy to use for archers in combat, which can be applied the same for crossbowmen, where they are always protected and do the most amount of damage. I'll drop a link to that in the description if you are interested in checking it out. So other than the comparison in combat, there is also the comparison in cost to consider. Crossbows do require more materials and more steps to craft compared to the warbows. Wood and iron is easy enough to come by, but crossbows require 2 iron parts and 2 planks to craft, compared to warbows only costing 1 plank each. So that means you'll of course need to produce iron slabs on top of the planks, and then you will need a bowyer's shop as well as a blacksmith housing extension to craft the crossbows, since iron parts are produced at a blacksmith and the crossbows are produced at a bowyer's shop. You of course do have the option to just import the crossbows at the trading post, but they are quite expensive and would require purchasing the major trade route. Same thing if you were to import the iron parts, which are also expensive and require the purchase of the major trade route. I would recommend just buying base materials if needed, such as just the iron ore or iron slabs, and crafting them yourself, as you will likely already have a blacksmith extension to make other military items anyways. The last option would be to buy crossbowmen mercenaries, but as you can see here, the cost for a company of archers compared to a company of crossbowmen also has a significant difference. Archers are easier to get, which can be really good to add numbers to your military quicker and easier, especially for the earlier stages of growing your town. But I think it's safe to say that the crossbowmen are definitely worthwhile if you have the resources. Let me know if you have any other questions or feedback. Check out my channel for more Manor Lords guides and videos. Thanks for watching. Peace.